Mostly cut-offs from when I clean up stuff. Fill a bucket up or something. Ballast here. It's aluminum here. Copper pieces. Stainless. Cast. This one I'm gonna have to knock this part out. Break this off or something. Okay. So this one here, hopefully I can, so bent up now. Okay. Cast no bearings. And then this will be heavy metal. Just going to slowly go into box after box and just clean stuff out. That's all we could do. Ballast here. Okay. We got a fan here. This is cast. Probably aluminum, steel. This one's a really big one, so it might have a nice windings inside or something. Sometimes that looks like brass, but it's not. But it's still pot metal, right? Which is worth more than steel, right? Steel. Okay, wire. Safety cable here. We actually have a piece of brass here. I think it's a little piece of brass here. Yeah, tiny little brass. Sometimes these are rusted like crazy. Can't believe getting it out. So that would be cast again. This one here. Just unscrews easier. Oh, it came out, can't believe it. I guess, yeah, it's okay. It's actually, this is heavy steel. Turn heavy steel. Okay, so I'm just going to briefly show you for a second how to do this, and I'm gonna cut them all. So you have to cut them like this. So you go around and cut them all. So to go around and cut them all, and then I'll show you, we'll weigh it up and see what the weight is. This one you could probably stick in a dirty aluminum because it's mostly aluminum, I think. I'll throw that one dirty. Okay, so I cut everyone around. See now if I could pull all these out now. I find it better if you put it on the vise, pull it out on the vise, but this vise sits a little too high. It won't be cut here properly. I have usually a vise on the ground, like on lower vise. It's so much easier. And all you're doing is just taking it off from the bottom. You're sitting on a chair kind of thing, which is easier. The other one's not cut perfectly, but that's okay. So you just go around like that, completely round. Oh, my fingers are cold. Must be close to freezing or something. Yeah, it's about maybe 3 degrees right now, so it's pretty cold. If you don't cut it properly the first time, it's jammed up. I'm going to clean this up and I'll tell you what the weights are. So I don't want to have to go back and cut. Just see what the weights are roughly. That's HMS in the center also, and here's HMS. So you get a little more value. Okay. Okay, we stripped it. 0.7, so almost 3/4 of a pound came out here. So it's not that bad. It's pretty good. 3/4 of a pound. Some are higher, some are lower. So obviously it's not bad. All depends how much your scrap here is paying, because sometimes I've seen some guys, they scrapped it whole and didn't gain that much more money, but they were paying 20 cents last time for wire for this type of stuff. But they paid high as 43 cents before, so the higher they pay, the better chances you're going to get more money, right? But anyways, we'll finish that. So that will go in the HMS, this and this. And the heavy metals. It's pretty heavy. Okay. We have another one here. I'm going to strip it completely off camera, and I'll let you know what the weight of the copper is, just so we can compare. What that was almost 3/4, and whatever this comes out, we could get maybe an average. But these are bigger ones, they're not the small ones, they're the bigger fans. Okay. It was really hard to get off. There was a lot of rusty bolts, so I'll have to do some cutting. This is cast that came out of there. Some more cast. So I'm going to strip this one here, and we'll see the weight, what the weight is. We had 0.7 there, and we'll let you know what this weighs. Okay. Looks like a bigger winding. Should be weighing more, I think. Okay. And it feels pretty heavy, this one. Make sure it's zeroed out, because this is the same way as last one, but they look like bigger windings. Okay. It's 0.8, so it's 3/4 of a pound for sure. This had a little more thickness to the windings. Okay, so I think it's worth stripping, just because you have other metals too, right? You have heavy metals, and then you have, you know, if you see, sometimes it doesn't separate this thing, but it should. This screw here still. whatever. Okay, so there it is. 2 ceiling fans stripped pretty quick. I'd say about 10 minutes each. Cutting was a little bit harder, but my cutters are a little bit dull, but still worked out. Okay. Another box of garbage. So take whatever value is in these things and just dump the rest. All these things are just, sometimes they wear out pretty quick. This one might be still good. The battery here for laptop. The CD player. Someone said, what do I do with my batteries? They go to the recycle center. I pay 3 cents per battery when I buy a battery for recycling. They take the money and then they design it that where they pay some other companies to recycle it. But I'm paying for it. 3 cents per battery. Same with pop cans. All these things, not recycling, we're paying for it. Who knows what they're doing with it. There's actually a nice thing with a pin here. Could come in handy for something. Okay, I'm going to go through all the stuff here and then determine what's what. Piece of brass here, or copper. And then that one box will be eliminated. I'll go through here, get contacts. Maybe I'll take the camera part after. Hopefully have video left. Okay, let me do all this. Here we got the camera. Where I took all the bolts out. Sides of steel. I don't think extruded. Might be extruded. Let's throw it in. Something's cast. Okay, it's the camera here. Nice little board. Yeah, so it's more parts are holding it to the other side. And there's, okay, there's a board here. Nice board here. Another board here. Probably a power board. Well, that's pretty well it anyways. Right here. 2-3 boards, and then you'll have your camera board, which may have some gold, possibly. Where the camera goes. The lens. Part of it anyways, I don't know. Here. Sometimes the camera is just a green board. That's that one. Nothing on that one. Hard to see. Tiny screw. Okay, there it is. Board here. And solder. Trying to get this camera section out. I don't see nothing obvious, but maybe this unscrews here. Front face. This part here, I'm thinking. No, it's not turning. Flatted here, but it's not really doing nothing. See, there it is, came out, there's a battery. So anyways, it's a lovely cast here. Oh no, I think this is this part here. I see some screws, but I probably can't get to it. So fine. Okay, we'll keep moving on. It's the camera anyways. Another container. This stuff we've processed, I guess. Turn the heater back on. Okay, so we have power supply here. Just miscellaneous stuff we're just going to strip out. Green board here. Try to eliminate some of this garbage on it. Okay, so this gives an example of what has to be stripped out here. Like this is basically ready to go in the garbage. Right into the shred. There's a board here. Okay, let me just get this going here. Okay, the power supply here. We'll strip all this here, and then some will be in shred, some will be put into the right location. This wire will be put there. Okay, I'm going to show you these little aluminum things here. You have to pop them off there. It's actually there's copper inside here. There's a spool, like a little kind of a spool. See, a little copper there. And these aluminum, it's actually got steel on the sides. It'll come off. But another one here. This one barely has any actually. There's another one on here. Anyways, there's all sorts of different things you can make extra scrap, you know. It's not a lot of weight and nothing, but you're constantly picking stuff off and you're saving it, you know, will add up eventually. Okay. Got some breakers here. Not really much in them, a little bit of copper wire, but this is what you get out of there. Right there. I guess better nothing. Rest is steel. There's a bigger one here. Double breaker. Just two switches. Contacts here. Kind of almost not worth it, but I don't see that great contacts in this anyways. These are new anyways, not the old. The old ones are better than this for sure. This rest is plastic. Anyways, I think that's it for the video. I'm freezing here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Got rid of quite a few things. Connection here, with nothing else in here, so just break this connection part. That's all you have to do. From here. There it is. The rest is nothing. See, there it is. The rest is nothing. You break it right there and you just throw the rest in the shred. The rest is just the steel. There's nothing else in there. The contact might actually be here. I'm not seeing any contacts in that one, to be honest. Nothing that great. Okay.